But I am saying today that unless we take a different approach, different arrangements, that the persons who commit crimes, that the persons who are in possession of firearms, who are walking up and down with those firearms, if we do not do something about those persons, that matters, that deters, that keeps them from doing it, we will continue with the problem. And I have a abiding faith in Jamaican people and their ability to reason, and to know what looks reasonable and what don't make sense. They have that. It cannot be. And for whatever reason, I'm not ascribing reason or blame. I'm saying that it's not adequate when I review 16 cases from the beginning of the year, and in no case of those cases of illegal possession were the persons required to go to jail. None in 16 cases. Is either a fine, a suspended sentence, or probation. This is real. And there's a reason why it hasn't been effective in deterring, because it's not deterrent in nature. It doesn't deter. It cannot deter. Social circumstances that face people that cause some of them to make the wrong choices. But when they go to make those choices, when they decide to make those choices, something should be there that says, listen, there are consequences that flow from making those choices. And I'm saying that we, as a country, have to have a different conversation around these things. And then when we start that, and that the persons who do these things face the consequences of what they do, where the victims' concerns become the major concern in the matter, then we're positioned to leverage what we do to get better results in the end. Because as long as half of our effort, 43% of our effort, is used to do the same thing we did before, to do on the same person we did before, and that young men are choosing to walk up and down with guns because they know that if they have the gun and we catch them with the gun, they're going to face a fine or such a short sentence that by the time you look around, they're back on the road. Now, I may make it clear, this is a system that allows for this. I'm not commenting on any judge's outcome in some particular case. I'm talking about law, judgment, structure, and system. That's the conversation we have. How do we move out of it? We can't keep doing the same thing. We can't keep saying, oh, you're to blame, you're to blame. We're all to blame. Now, let me tell you, I'm not shedding or trying to deflect from my responsibilities as Commissioner of Police at all in this matter. We have our role to play. But I would tell you that the officers here do more than people give them credit for. Not just since I came. They have been doing more. Just say a couple more things on this, because it's important. Our guns come here funded from money achieved through criminal means. One of those means is the trafficking of drugs. Particularly, well, whether it is ganja as a drug or cocaine. But cocaine is not something of our making. Cocaine is something that comes here. It's transshipped largely through here, and where it stops in Jamaica, the only thing it does is destroy our people. The proceeds from this, by the guns, we'll come back to the guns, the proceeds of this by the guns that are killing our people.